I don't talk about it enough, but the gate music is really good. Yeah, you thought the Gen 5 gate music was good? Well, Gen 6 got you covered, man. It's a vibe. Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Pokémon X. Last time, we made it through we explored around Route 16, wrapped around all the way back to Lumiel City, and now we head to the east to ride some Mamoswine. On the back of a Mamoswine, you can smash any rocks in your way. Ahoy there, trainer! Shortly after you headed off to Frost Cavern, Mamoswine came back. Did something happen over there? Or are they trying to use Abomasnow as some kind of energy source? I wonder if it's the same Abomasnow as the one that our Mamoswine is friends with. See, a few years back, an Abomasnow came into town carrying a Mamoswine that was all beat up and injured from something. I wonder if Mamoswine was worried about his pal. Trainer, you should ride on Mamoswine's back to the other side. This deep snow and all the rocks along the path are nothing against Mamoswine's strength. Yeah, let's go, boy! Let's go! You're riding through the snow on a Mamoswine, so that's pretty cool. It's damn good. By pressing the A button, you can smash any rocks just like with the Rhyhorn. I almost said Rhydon. Mamoswine's my friend. Mamoswine is just so cool. I don't know what is it with me and Mamoswine, but I definitely know that Mamoswine is a good Pokemon in the right situations. Can't go over there. Hello. Okay. There we go. All right, we're supposed to go down here. We're supposed to go down. I didn't know why the camera zoomed out yet, but there it is. All right, let's destroy these. And get at this. Is there any hidden items over here? I can see. Nope, there's nothing over here. Well, actually, there is. Okay, I don't think I've ever been this way before. Calcium. All right. Find a calcium over there. Now we can speed. Anything hidden? That's a no. All right, head back. And now heading back to the Mamoswine. I don't know, these parts are unique. These parts are definitely unique, you know? You get to ride on a Pokemon going through obstacles. Like, definitely the precursor to all the other parts where you get to ride a Pokemon through certain situations, aka the next games. So as for Pokemon you can find here on this particular route, you can find Snover. Hey, why didn't I get a quick capture before on any other part ever? I mean, we got Snover, which is nice. During cold seasons, it migrates to the mountain's lower reaches. It returns to the snow-covered summit in the spring. Yep, indeed. So, aside from Snover, you can get Sneasel, Delibird, and Abomasnow. Snover is 30%. Sneasel is 29%. Delibird is 40%. And Abomasnow is 1%. Unless Delibird's name changes to Iron Bundle, don't. Yeah, seriously. Unless Delibird's name is Iron Bundle, which is not in this game, no. Yeah, Delibird was never good, and yeah, it was never good until a variant of Delibird came out and decided, hey, I'm gonna be the most busted Pokemon ever. Man, I can't wait to talk about Scarlet and Violet. It's good. Well, let me tell you, it's gonna be an interesting time. talking about Scarlet and Violet and you know, it's various things about it. Timer Ball. And yeah, it's going to be a very long playthrough because it just had to add more and more things along with the DLC. And along with, you know, more Pokemon and whatever else. It just had to do that. Here's the Sky Trainer. Let's see. Alina. Rotom, eh? Rotom. All right. Again, that's a Pokemon that can fly, so I guess, or it's got Levitate. It's like, what the heck am I talking about? I don't know why it wouldn't be in any one of the forms, but if I were a Giga Brain genius, then I would definitely see that, you know, Frost Rotom would definitely have been a good choice. You know, because it's Ice type. It's part Ice type. You know, this is precisely why Sky Battles are weird to me. Because I always have the worst luck. I had to use the forward store once to heal up my Pokemon from confusion and whatever. I don't want the same thing to happen again. And honestly, I don't even care if I pass or fail this, win or lose this Sky Battle. There. So whether I win or lose or not now, I still get the experience gain. Butterfree. Okay. I got Air Slash. Yeah! I win! Thank God. Alert! Unexpected interception! Let's go! See, that's what we call an interception, boys. And also ladies, if any ladies are watching. Alright. But yeah, no, yeah, I would definitely say like Pokemon like Sneasel are definitely probably the only Pokemon I probably have to say is worth it is probably like Sneasel. Because again, Abomasnow, you got the baggage of being Grass Ice type, the type with the most weaknesses, the type pairing with the most weaknesses ever. But then you also have Sneasel, which again, Ice type, yeah, but I think it's a lot more worth it because it evolves into something cool. You know, Weavile. And just so you're aware, Sneasler didn't exist yet. So there it is. I keep finding Snover. It's just like that one route. Or no, Lost Hotel. Yeah, Lost Hotel where I keep finding you know, I keep finding Klefkis. That's so weird. But either way, Route 17 is not the longest route, but it's definitely a route of all time. Serena, this time, I challenge you to a battle in front of Anastar City's gym. You better be ready. Yeah, more like you're ready to lose. Oh, okay. Well, it's not the longest route in terms of that, but wait, some Pokemon may evolve if they gain a level while it's raining. Well, there's only one Pokemon that does that, and that's Sliggoo. I mean, there could be another one that I'm not thinking about on the top of my head, but it's... yeah. Greetings, miss. This is a gate to Route 17. I wish there was some flora around Anastar's sundial. Pokemon that keep their faces to the sun, and a sundial that keeps time by the sun's travel. Sunlight and shadow grow at play and sweet to see. Sure. It's time for a relaxing banger. Except not yet. You there! Sup? I came and placed a Dexio to tell you something. There's a reason here, there's a person here in Anistar City who knows about the legendary Pokemon. Oh, I almost forgot. I brought you some gifts. Put them to good use. Repeat balls. Ayy. Repeat balls make it easier to catch the kinds of Pokemon you caught before. Even though they're the same species, the strengths and natures of individual Pokemon can be really different. Banger time. This is probably one of my favorite city songs in Pokemon X and Y. I remember at times when I would work on something and I'd just have this music on loop. It's a really great song. Again, I mean it when I say that Pokemon X and Y has underrated bangers. I really do. It's like people talk about the great soundtracks of our age in terms of Pokemon games. Like you talk about stuff like, you know, the Hoenn games and how their many trumpets are really good. You talk about the Gen 4 games and, you know, the uses of their piano and everything. You talk about Gen 5 and how great their soundtrack is. Like, it has a banger wild battle theme and everything that goes along with it. But Pokemon X and Y, though, it basically has some of the most underrated town themes ever. Like, it's so good. like in particular, Salat City, Shalor, Anistar, it's so great. Denderbill Town, too. Just listen to those on your own time. It's so good. Anyway, at the right cashier, you can buy the TMs for Blizzard, Thunder, Fire Blast, Focus Blast, and Hyper Beam. And as for all the other stuff, it's basically the same deal as before. Either way, before we get to our exploration of Anistar City proper, we have, you know, a battle to go to in front of the gym. And that gym is right over here. So if you want to be ready for it, just make sure that you save proper. You know, just in case you really need to get ready. Yeah, I think I'm good with this. I'm good with this. I can't keep losing to someone who started the journey at the same time as me. Let's battle! Are we sure about this? Are you sure about this, dude? Do you really want to go down this route again? Alright, well, you asked for it. Meowstic, level 44. You know what type it is. You know what ability it has. Psychic type and Kenai. Fake Out, Psychic, Disarming Voice, and Shadow Ball. It's done. Okay, cool. I mean, that's great and all. That's really great and all that you think you're effective, Meowstic. But you ain't. Yeah, that's what I mean, buddy. The starter. So in my case, Delphox, level 46, Fire Psychic type, Blaze. And it's got Psychic and Flamethrower. Why are you still using 2 moves, dude? In the case of Greninja, same level, Water Dark type, Torrent for the ability. Oh. Water Shuriken and Dark Pulse. Chestnut has Seed Bomb and Brick Break. Oh, dear God. That almost, ooh. But thank God that didn't happen. See, thank God that didn't happen. Absol. Your rival will have this no matter what. Level 44, Dark type Super Luck. And Sword Stance, Slash, Quick Attack, and Night Slash. Alright, let's bring in Rose Thorn then. I hope that isn't actually enough to kill me, because Slash can land critical hits more easily, as well as Night Slash. Nah, I didn't have to worry, I'm good. Let's go, buddy. Let's go. Jolteon. So, your rival now has an evolution. So, in my case, because I chose Chespin, your rival will have Jolteon, level 44, electric type, Volt Absorb for the ability, which means don't use any electric type moves on it because then it will heal itself. Discharge, double kick, and quick attack. Flareon, if you chose Fennekin, will be same level, fire type, flash fire for the ability. Quick attack, bite, and lava plume, not taking advantage of flare blights at all. And if you chose Froakie, Vaporeon, same level, water type, water absorb for the ability. And you have Aurora Beam, Muddy Water, and Quick Attack. That is a mouthful that I just said. Jesus. Okay, so they're not the best, like, evolutions out there in the world. They don't really take advantage of that. It's like I said, X and Y movesets are weird. Like, they don't fill out all the spaces for the moveset for some reason. Like, I've seen like ROM hacks where you know, people have altered the game so that they could be like legitimately harder. You know, back in the old days. But like, dude, they definitely took like steps forward with X and Y, but at the same time, they took steps back if you really analyze their boss fights, movesets, and Pokemon, and levels, and whatever else. So, you know. Yeah. You never had a chance. Why am I still playing catch up to you? Because I'm the main character, and you're not. Get used to it. My Pokemon are a lot stronger now, but you and your Pokemon are just a little bit out of reach. No, just a little bit, just a little bit. Here, I should heal your Pokemon. You're strong. I knew there would be lots of tough trainers out in the world, but I would have guessed that my neighbor would turn out to be the one to beat. Well, just keep doing what you're doing and defeat that gym leader. You know, part of me really thinks that also the rival character, Caleb and Serena, would also have benefited from a little bit of a jealousy arc. It probably wouldn't have been written good, but maybe it would have been a lot more interesting. Well, that's just my take anyway. I'll say my piece about the X and Y rivals, you know, after we get done with all of them, but you know, that's just my thing for right now. So with that, we have some landmarks to oh wow. That's a lot of things to do in Anastar City. That is a lot to do. Yeah, you know what? Since since it was so short, we might as well. I don't really feel the need to change my clothes at all. Like, I've already spent, like, a lot of money. Well, actually, yeah, no, let's get some clothes. I mean, I got the money. I got amulet coins. I'm good. What can I say? I'm just a sucker for customizing my character. MJs. Yeah, let's get them Mary Janes, boy. I'm like, damn, what are those? What are those Mary Janes, boy? Get this bag too. All right, there we go. I'm only getting the ones on display because I feel like, you know, that's the thing. Should I really? Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm fine. We're gonna go. Yeah, we're just gonna do that thing. TM10 Hidden Power. So this guy will actually check which hidden power your Pokemon can learn. What type a Pokemon can learn really just depends on the Pokemon. Water type hidden power, okay. So that's interesting. The move's power basically stays the same, but it's just a type that will be different. So if you're planning on using like hidden power on a Pokemon, then you got to make sure it's the right type, because then it'll have all the type coverage for days. It's my guess that you're come to ask about the legendary Pokemon the Kalos, Xerneas. Well, allow me to tell you what I know. It happened around 800 years ago. The Pokemon known as Xerneas used its shining horns to illuminate the lands of Kalos. At that very moment, people and Pokemon throughout the land felt great energy and vitality surge through their bodies. At the same time, a vast forest sprang up, with Xerneas at its center. Legend has it that when it nears the end of its 1,000-year lifespan, Xerneas releases all of its remaining energy, sharing it with all living things nearby. There's another story I know that talks of the appearance of such a fortuitous Pokemon. Back 3,000 years ago, the Kalos region was engulfed in a terrible war. So the tale goes, a Pokemon came to the rescue of all of the wounded Pokemon that had been caught up in the conflict. Some people suspect the Pokemon that appeared was Xerneas, but there's no way to know. Maybe they just wished a legendary Pokemon had come to rescue them and to brighten a tale of woe. Supposedly, after Xerneas released its remaining energy, it transformed into a dried-up tree. It remains hiding deep in the forest. According to old tales, as I say, stories and tales. The lore of Kalos is so cool. Like, I like learning about the lore of things, and Kalos is definitely one of them. Those red suits would look dreadful on me, so I didn't join Team Flare. Good. You shouldn't have to deal with anything of those red-suited freaks. With my wife gone, my life has become very lonely. Would you be so kind as to lend me one of your Pokemon? You know, to keep me company. I hate to be picky, but I love to take care of Pokemon that's level 5 or under. Do I have anything like that? Not in my party, no. I'll be right back to see if I have any. Here, Pansage. I ain't using it. Wow, so you're a Pansage, huh? I hope you don't get too bored keeping it company with an old man like me. Pansage is so playful, I feel like I become younger just by nearing it. So, you can choose whether or not to take back Pansage or any Pokemon that's under level 5. But honestly, you know what? You should just make this guy very happy. Let me actually check here. So, after leaving behind a Pokemon and beating the game, the player that can then return to the house. Ooh. Well, we'll just have to see where that story thread goes. Because I almost read the spoiler. Here's a cafe. So, because I'm a rich man... Terrace. Let me get at that terrace guy. Alright, so the cafe is known for this special juice. Enjoy. Pro tip, walk outside touch grass, and then go back inside. Okay. So what Pokemon do we see today? Teddiursa! Let's go! Teddiursa is one of my favorite Johto Pokemon, honestly. Alright, so next we gotta take a look at the place. Some people call out-of-place artifacts like this oop art. Oop art. You know this mysterious object called the Anistar Sundial, right? Apparently, even the most cutting-edge scientific techniques can't break it. Damn, look at that crystal. It's a photo spot. Yes, I do. I want to call the dude to take a picture. Yeah, look at that. Look at that big old sundial, man. The sundial is so cool. It's the pride and joy of Anistar City, after all. So, I don't even care if it's like pixelated quality. That might be the thumbnail right there. Pro tip. Always, recycle. I don't care if you put bottles in the trash. That's not recycling. It's not. So, the Anistar Sundial. I'll have footage of this on screen in its full quality. When the game time reaches 8 p.m., the rings of the sundial start to spin one by one, so the sparkle of the sundial will be sparkling. That makes no sense, but basically at around 8 to 9 p.m., the sundial will glow into a different color. And I really hope I remember to take game footage of this during the hours of 8 p.m. I really hope I do. There's another use for the sundial, but that's not until the post-game. It's one of those if you know, then you know type of situations. Again, if you just know, then you know. There's nothing over here. Part of me wants to challenge... The part of me that wants to challenge the gym is fighting with the part of me that's scared of losing. I could never get the point of challenging the Pokemon gym. You really couldn't? Well, maybe you might if you weren't such a kitty about it. Can I go over this way? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, so I guess that's basically everything to this. You can't actually go through here yet. It was all torn up by the Durant, so we're trying to fix it. I guess the Durant were just trying to have it all their own way. I suppose from a Pokemon's point of view, the Jedi are evil! Yeah, from the guy's point of view, the Jedi are evil. Or maybe from the Durant's point of view, I keep saying the Jedi are evil. What the hell? Okay. All right, so there's one last thing. So, this Hex Maniac right here. I may not have been able to share my love with you. What? But I can certainly share her TMs. Right here is TM35. Flamethrower. Come back tomorrow during a different type of day, and I'll give you another TM. From 11 a.m. to 11:55 p.m., you'll get TM35 Flamethrower. From 6 p.m. to 7:59 p.m., you get the move, the TM for Psych Up. From 8 p.m. to 3:59 a.m., for whatever reason, you get the TM for Substitute. And from 4 a.m. to 10:59 a.m., you can get the TM for Double Team. So that's cool. That's particularly good. I'm definitely gonna have to remember that. I can't necessarily, like, record during those times. You know, unless I can. Nothing's really stopping me. But, I mean, even though I don't record as much as night as I used to, I can at least try to get those, particular items and go for the sundial. Okay. Here. Sunstone at the sundial. Okay. So I think that's basically everything in Anistar City. So yeah, we went through a route and we explored around the city. I say that's good enough stuff because both videos would have been ended up really short, and you know, sometimes I just like to give you long videos, even though I feel bad about, you know, wasting time for a route and then going into like a slightly longer video before going into a longer video, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just watch these videos. Next time on Pokemon X, it's the Anistar Gym. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.